Hi, this is Mark Richards with Infolink Consulting, and today I'm going to show you how to create a business rule to incorporate into your data profile. In our last demo, we ran this data profile on our flat file summaries, and one of the fields that we noticed was gender, which had a number of values in there that we did not expect. So I want to put a rule in here to implement and basically let me know which of these values are valid and which are not. So to do that, I'm going to go to my project and right click, and I'm going to select new, and I'm going to create a new maplet. Okay, and I'm going to put this in here. I'm going to call it rule is valid gender. Alright, so the first thing I'm going to do in here is I'm going to create an input, and on the properties, on the ports, I'm going to create a new port, and I'm going to call it in gender. And this is basically the value that we are going to pass in to this maplet. Across here, I'm going to put an expression, and I'm going to call it EXP is valid, and I'm going to connect up this gender into here. And then in the ports, and I'm actually going to have that just as an input port. And I'm going to create a new one. Field here is valid gender, and it's going to be an output port. And on the expression, I'm going to click on this expression, and I'm going to say if in gender M or F valid, else invalid. And I'm going to do a quick validate on that, and this expression is valid. Okay, so basically what this is saying, it's saying if the value of in gender is uppercase M or F, then it's a valid gender. Otherwise, it's an invalid gender. Okay, so I'm going to click OK. And then I'm just going to add an output transformation here, and I'm going to move my is valid gender over here. So think of this like a little subroutine where I'm going to call it, and I'm going to send in the parameter of in gender, and it's going to return this value that'll tell me whether or not the field that I sent in is a valid gender or not. Now, there are a couple of things that I need to do to make this into a rule, and the first thing is, if I right click on it here, I need to validate it as a rule. So if I click on that, no problems found, but you'll also notice that this has changed. This icon has changed, and it's now being treated as a rule rather than a maplet. So I'm going to go save that, and in our next demo I'm going to show you how to incorporate this rule that we've created within your profile.